The PlayStation Store is running its Black Friday PSN sale right now, and I've read the comment section, and a lot of you guys are mixed on the sale. I've really been able to sit down and look at the sale in its entirety, and yeah, for a Black Friday sale, a rather small sale. Like, if you go on the online PlayStation Store, it's only 9 pages of deals, which, again, for a Black Friday sale, very small. However, you have to understand the fact that Sony traditionally also runs a holiday sale in December, and that's really the big sale. So if you didn't get anything you liked from the Black Friday sale, I guarantee you guys there's going to be a holiday sale, and there's going to be a lot more deals as a part of that sale. Even when you look at the time period of this sale, it just kicked off back like Wednesday, and it's only going to be running until November 30th, which is this coming Monday. So this is a very short sale as well. The holiday sale usually runs for multiple weeks, and it does a rotating deal. So chances are you'll be able to get some good stuff as a part of that. Still, I thought there were a plethora of great deals as a part of this sale. It's just, yeah, quantity of great games. I don't think it really had that. However, I rounded up 10 deals, and I do want to go over those for you guys. First off, we have a Playtale Innocence that is 70% off for $15. There is a free demo available for this. I really enjoyed this game. I thought it had a great atmosphere, great story. You're really going into this game for the storytelling. I mean, gameplay is decent, and it's fine. However, the world, character, and story is really what you're going into it, and I really enjoyed the title. I thought it was a dark game, and really easy to get into. 15 bucks for it, I thought it was a pretty good deal. Next up, Tales of Berseria, 50% off for $9.99. Many consider this to be the best Tales of game. Probably wouldn't go that far. I still, I'm partial towards Tales of Vesperia, and that's kind of an unpopular decision. But Berseria is really good. It has a great cast of characters, and that's really what sets the Tales of games apart from one another. They all employ a similar visual style. They all employ a similar gameplay style, and they're really set apart between the characters and the story. And Berseria has strong characters, especially the main character in Velvet. She's a really, really different character than what you see out of your typical Tales of storyline and Tales of main character, so she was a relatively engaging character, and I think from that standpoint it was really good. Other than that, your fundamental quality Tales of game, so $9.99 for that is pretty good. Next up, Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th Anniversary Bundle, 50% off for $19.99. I think this is pretty solid. You guys should know about these games. At the very least, Bayonetta, which a lot of people really do herald as one of the best action games. Vanquish is another one that is fantastic. Both of these games, of course, done by Platinum Games, and they did a great job with them. Vanquish is a really short game. I remember dropping $60 for the game back, I believe, 2010 or 2011. 2010 had to be 2010 since this is the 10th Anniversary Bundle. Nevertheless, remember dropping a lot of money for it, and then it being like 4 or 5 hours. Okay, yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. Now $20 for 2 games. You're getting the game for a more palatable price point, and on that end, I do think it's worthwhile. Next up, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, 50% off for $15. So $5 a pop for these games. This franchise that originally originated from the Game Boy Advance days and then came out on the Nintendo DS and everything like that. These games are really solid narrative-based titles. They're relatively challenging at times. Like, yes, they will get difficult, and you really have to read between the lines. It's a lot of, being kind of smart. You have to be kind of smart and really read every word and every line very carefully. But it makes the game incredibly rewarding as well, and I think $15 for this trilogy is quite good. Hopefully we see more Phoenix Wright games sooner rather than later. Next up, Control Ultimate Edition is 50% off for $20. I think this is one of the best deals in the entire sale. I've talked about Control quite a bit, but I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was Remedy's best title. On the gameplay side of things, I just thought it was excellent. Story was pretty interesting as well. Ultimate Edition includes the DLC, and you will get an upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version. If you have the base game, unfortunately, you don't get that upgrade, which I think is really whack, but that is a different complaint for a different time. $20 for this one, I think, is pretty good, though. Final Fantasy 14 Online Complete Edition, 50% off for $30. Look, if you're buying FF14 Online Complete Edition and you're just getting into FF14, scrap buying anything else. All your time is probably going to go into FF14 for the foreseeable future. It is 50% off for $30. You get FF14 and all of the expansions that are currently out. FF14 is a tremendous MMORPG. It works pretty well on the PlayStation 4 as well. Obviously MMOs are ideally played on PC, but the PlayStation 4 version works quite well. Visually looks great, music is excellent, and yeah, it's just a quality MMO that if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, there's also a lot of, callbacks, musical tracks that you'll definitely be finding Reminiscence, so that's great. $30 for it. So much content with all the expansions, and a very, very good story and characters in this one as well. If you think FF14 is just, you know, like a grind fest or something like that, completely dispel that notion from your head. There is a quality narrative here. And hey, if you don't want to get into all the hoopla about an MMO, at the very least, look up the story in this game because it's quite compelling. So on that end, very much worth a recommendation as well, and I thought $30 was a great deal for that. Next up, Media Molecules Dreams is $20. That is 50% off. This just came out earlier this year, so this is a great deal. Of course, Dreams very much has a focus on creation. However, if you don't want to create your games and do all that stuff, you can always just play everybody else's creations. I thought $40 was already a great budget price point for this one, but $20 makes it even better. And again, given that it came out earlier this year, this price I think is quite good. Next up, Risk of Rain 2 is 40% off for $14.99. Risk of Rain 2 is a game that I played on PC. Came out a while ago, and they were doing a buy one, get one free where you could gift this game to a friend. And that is important because this game is very much better if you do play it with a couple buddies. So that is something I would recommend if you're looking to buy Risk of Rain 2. Ask a friend or two if they want to pick it up as well, and you can have a better time with this. Maybe you played the first Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain 2 from a presentation standpoint is wholly different, but the gameplay is great, and I love the visual style in this game. If you just look at gameplay of Risk of Rain 2, I feel like it's very easy to be encaptured by the visuals and the presentation, and given that it's only $15 right now, I thought that was worth a recommendation. Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown is 67% off for $19.79. Ace Combat 7 came out right around the time as Resident Evil 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3, so it kind of went a little bit under the radar. Apparently from a sales standpoint, it still did relatively well, but I feel like Ace Combat isn't a franchise everyone goes to bat for, and maybe it just doesn't have enough recognition. Whatever it is an over-the-top action flight title, and I think everybody can get rather into it. Music is really great in it as well. $60 may have been a little bit pricey for this one, but at $19.79, I think that's way better. It was like $11 at GameStop. Would like to see it a little bit cheaper, but hey, $19.79 is definitely a solid pickup for that one. Lastly, do want to give a shout to Judgement, which is 50% off for $19.99. This is probably the most easy to get into game by the Yakuza studio, based on the fact that this was a game created ground up for the PlayStation 4. Visuals are excellent, and it has English voiceover, so if you are, you know, kind of turned off by the fact that the Yakuza titles, you know, you don't have English voiceover on them, Judgement, you'll probably enjoy it more. $20 for it, I think, is a great buy, so I wanted to give that a shout as well, because this one hasn't been going on sale all too much, so I thought $20 was a decent shout for that one. And that's gonna wrap up this video. Again, while I don't think the Black Friday sale is a complete home run of a sale, we should be getting a bigger sale in the holiday sale very, very soon. And that should have a lot more deals. At least that's what the hope would be. That's going to wrap up this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.